that we have successfully set up our new account, let's log in and start using the app. The app is free to use in training mode. You can use it anywhere, anytime. And this is the same tool and has a lot more features, but has the same base and structure during events. So it's useful to get familiar with it. Let's start with training mode. The app checks if there are new maps or anything new important backup data that needs to be downloaded. Then let's start with training without tube. The tube is the external hardware we have developed for events, for competitive flying, which has a really accurate barometric and pressure sensor and provides a lot more details and more accurate measurement for your tracks. In free training mode, the application uses your phone's hardware to measure its position. If you have a barometric sensor in your phone, then it is a QNH calibrated altitude measurement. If your phone does not have it, then it is a GPS based and less accurate measurement. But for training flights, it works pretty efficiently. If you check the screen, you can see a few details here. The red X marks your position. The red circle is a 500-meter radius area around you, and the orange one is a 1,000-meter radius around you. This is for our safety feature to indicate that there are another balloon or other balloons nearby you. During events, we have a warning system, but in training mode it is turned off. If you check the top of the screen, you can see that we are in tubeless mode, which means that this device is not paired with an external competitive hardware right now. You can check your local time, and there are no warning triggers here right now, as there is no other balloon flying nearby you. You can check your vario and your speed during training flights also. Altitude is measured in meters, or if you click it, it turns into feet, whichever is more convenient. You can drag the map or zoom in or out. If the follow function is turned off, it is indicated in red. If you turn on your follow function, then you cannot zoom in or out or move the map, as during the 1 second refreshments, the application will turn it back to the center. You can declare your targets for training flights in a few easy steps. You can start your goals. Let's start the first one. You can either start with you searching on a map, then you have to move the target around and then set it, or you can simply put a UTM Y and X data, and then it will set the next target again. And with save, now we have two targets. If we get back, our targets will be marked if we unfollow. Here is the first target, and here is the second one I have just set up with the UTM details. Now we can take off, which will start registering your track, and then you can start using markers to make your digital drops when you approach your target. Let's select the first one. Now our first marker is selected for drop, and with the drop button, when you are comfortable with it, you can make the drop. You can select the second one. The first one is already in use and it is indicated in gray. Let's select the second one, and so on and so on. Once you're finished with your training flight, you can land. Let's get back to the menu and check the other details. There is a chat menu. If you are registered for an event, you can see the chat for that event, or there is a global chat where you can see any message written by anyone in a few different themes. There are bulletins. This is a feature for competitive racing. These are official bulletins given by the event director. You can check these here. You can select an event if there is an event that is valid and available for you. You can share the app and use your persuasion if you find it useful and helpful. And make sure to always exit the app, as it is always transferring your position and data, and if you just turn your screen or device off, the last few seconds might be lost. Thank you and enjoy using this application.